My coworker made my life miserable because I was the new girl. Her face was epic when the boss walked in and kissed me on the forehead. I asked my dad to let me start at the bottom. That was my idea, not his. My father, Sol, owns a regional plumbing supply company with 4 locations and about 90 employees. Built it from nothing over 25 years. I grew up watching him work and wanted to be part of it, but I didn't want to walk in as the boss's kid. I wanted to come through the regular door, learn every part of the operation, and earn whatever I got. He agreed on one condition. If anyone treated me badly, he had the right to step in. I told him to give me 6 months. I applied under my mother's maiden name. My last name is Kessler. I applied as April Vega. Got hired into the warehouse team at the flagship location. My job was inventory processing, order fulfillment, and receiving shipments. Basic work, hard work. I loved it. The first week was fine. My supervisor, Hal, was straightforward, showed me the systems, and answered my questions. The warehouse crew was friendly. Then I met Ariel. Ariel worked in operations coordination. She had been with the company for 7 years and made sure everyone knew it. She handled scheduling, vendor communication, and order tracking between the warehouse and front office. She was not my boss, but acted like she was everyone's. From my first interaction, she decided I was beneath her. She called me the new girl even after I introduced myself 3 times. She gave me tasks that were not my job and said they were mandatory for new hires. She had me reorganizing a storage closet for 2 days, before Hal told me nobody had ever been asked to do that. When I finished a rush order ahead of schedule, Ariel sent the completion report to management under her own name. Hal caught it and corrected it quietly. She kept doing it. Every time I handled something efficiently, she would reply to management as if she had done the work herself. She told me once that most warehouse hires don't last 3 months, so I shouldn't get comfortable. Told another coworker I seemed like the type who got hired because of who I knew and not what I knew. Said it 10 feet from me in a voice she intended me to hear. By month 2, she was actively trying to make me fail. She changed a delivery schedule without telling me, and when the shipment arrived early and I was not prepared, she told Hal I dropped the ball. Hal checked the logs. She had not sent me any update. He believed me, but she didn't stop. The breaking point came end of month 3. Large order going to a new commercial client. I assembled it, checked every item, and staged it for pickup. Ariel went behind me and pulled 2 pallets off the shipment without telling anyone. When the client received the order short, she told the operations manager, Wick, that I had miscounted inventory. Wick called me into his office. Ariel was already there. She said she had been watching me make mistakes for weeks and didn't think I was cut out for the role. Recommended he let me go before I cost the company a client. I told Wick I staged the full order and it was complete when I signed off. Told him the pallet count at staging didn't match pickup and someone moved product after I finished. He looked into it. Hal had already noticed the discrepancy in loading logs. Timestamps showed 2 pallets were moved from staging to overflow storage 40 minutes after I signed off. The only person who accessed overflow during that window was Ariel. Wick pulled her back in. She denied it. Said the system must have logged wrong. Wick told her the system doesn't make that kind of error and this was not the first issue that circled back to her. He said he was bringing it to the owner. That is when Ariel said the thing that sealed everything. She said, "You are really going to bother Saul Kessler over a warehouse girl who can't keep her counts straight." Wick told her the warehouse girl's counts were fine. Then he told her something she didn't know. He said April's real name is April Kessler. She is Saul's daughter. She asked to come in under a different name so she could learn the job without special treatment. She has been here 3 months and hasn't asked for a single thing she didn't earn. Ariel didn't say a word. Wick told her she was